hello there.
Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? It's wonderful to see you. Thank you all for tuning in. Congratulations to Jacob Bronski for getting first today. That's an awesome achievement for you. Well done. Also, hello to Tristan, to Dallas Adams, to Mason Worker, to DeFloon. Thank you all for tuning in for the start of the stream. Really appreciate you being here. Morning. I wish it was morning. Oh, it's morning for me. I almost slept in. Almost missed the whole stream. I got back into bed after feeding all the animals. Got very cozy. Almost fell back to sleep. Ooh, spider crabs. That sounds delicious. I hope everyone's doing okay with all the weather and stuff that's going on at the moment. I know it's hot. Hey, Melia, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I saw this when I was just messing around with the world map. Thought it'd be a cool thing to start off with. There's a couple of Imperial cruisers doing orbital bombardment on this tomb complex. There's a lot of little like things to notice in this game that are very easy to see when you're zoomed out here. You got no idea. It's very hard to spot that those ships are there doing that bombardment. But if you zoom right in, you can see, oh, actually got another bombardment going on. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're doing pretty well in the campaign in the old Mechanicus 2. I feel like we must be getting into the late game at the moment. Last time we managed to oppose Heckenhib, and our current mission is to oppose Jebeka and oppose Ugansep, which are the other two main members of the Apache Day. We also made contact with the Silent King, or at least his court, and we brought over the dude who works for him, but they're stuck here at the moment because our Eternity Gate doesn't work properly. And we have all of our lords out doing stuff right now, apart from Heki, who is recovering. So we only have a basis available at the moment, and really there's a whole ton of side assignments we can do. A lot of these are actually being done by our assigned people at the moment. So we really have only 3 missions we can look at. Well, there's 3 territory reclamations we can do. His tax collector, yes. Now, the territory reclamations, what they do is they basically give us living metal and eminence. And right now, we don't really need living metal. We have 285 of it. So I'm going to focus on the critical path missions, of which we have 2 available to us. We have Eliminate Prefect Ordnance Row, who is, of course, from the first game. He was very pissed. He was. Taking them out will get us Eminence, Dynastic Awakening, Living Metal, and the Immortal Warrior Command Protocol for our warlords. Or we could take out Sub-Optimus Kepra, which will get us a Dimensional Tunnel one forward. So if I remember correctly, Kepra was the leader of the Skitarii in the first game. I can't remember what Roe did. I can't remember what Roe's role was, but they were both from the first game. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one I pick. I have to deal with one of them. Let's just make sure that Obasis is set up as properly as possible. He does have 1 eminence to spend. The places I can spend that on, I could spend it on a Hyperface Sword for him. Rose Logistics, okay. Now, the Hyperface Sword looks really good because our basic sword, I don't actually know where I can bring up my basic stats in this screen. My basic sword only does like 1 to 2 damage or something. The problem with that is it ignores armor, whereas the Hyperface Sword does not ignore armor. So we currently have that. There is the Void Blade. The Void Blade does 1 to 4 damage. It inflicts defense down, and at Dominion level 4 it inflicts Armor Crush. But if I was to select this, we lose that. We get the Hyperface Sword, which just does 3 to 5 damage. Oh, but it bypasses defense. Oh, there you go then. So it doesn't do defense down, but it does bypass defense. Hey guys, Spin Look, yes, good to see you. So that's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was terrible. Like it just did 3 to 5 damage. But the other thing that we could buy is we could get another squad of Lich Guard, which wouldn't be the end of the world. They're pretty good. We could also start working our ways towards No Escape, which means that he makes unlimited attacks of opportunity per round, and he already has an ability where if anyone enters his threatened space, he makes an attack of opportunity against them. So there's quite a few different things to buy here that would be quite good for him. Now that I know the sword ignores defense, I am quite tempted to take the sword because his damage is quite low. I think I'm going to go with the sword. Yes, that's it exactly, Tristan. I love how double short. Yeah, it's a bit that you like how this blade here looks. I love how the double short blade looks. It does look kind of cool. I'm quite tempted to take the big sword though. And then we've got attacking on phase inductor, which does +2 max damage on an attack. He's got Call for Flesh, lets him summon flayed ones. He's got the Undying Legion, which lets him heal people, and he's got the Tireless Guardian, which removes all negative status effects. I'm pretty happy with his build here as it is. We'll take the big sword. Why not? Let's go for a mission with him then. So I'm going to send him in against Ornament Row. This could be a disaster. Who knows? Obesis is a really funny lord because sometimes he's amazing and sometimes he is hard countered by the first enemy you fight. We'll take... I'm not going to bother. Actually, we'll take the additional recruitment capacity, I think. We don't need the additional living metal. We don't need extra dominion. Let's proceed. We will take the Canoptic Spider, obviously. The Lich Guard Praetorians. We'll take the Chronomancer. Rowan's the basis for the Mechanism. Very fun to play with. Okay, cool. So that leaves me with actually quite a lot of recruitment. We can take the Flayed ones, and we'll take some backup Necron Warriors. Just one. So there's no point taking the Canoptic Scarab Swarms because they get summoned by the Canoptic Spider. Oh, Spin Loki, what's going on? Oh, thank you very much for the gifted memberships. That's out of nowhere. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What's going on? Thank you, Spin Loki. How many have you done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Piotr would be proud of you supporting the troops. I really appreciate it, Spin. Hope you're having a good weekend. Congratulations to Mason Worker, to Philly McKenney, to Soundwave 76140, to Klaus, and to Connor Phillips. That's very, very kind of you, Spin. Thank you so much. All right, let's launch into the mission. Let's try and get some decent progress done today, especially as we missed our other stream this week because I was so tired. And we've got, just a reminder to everyone who's here right now, this time tomorrow we'll be doing a 20,000 subscriber stream. So just be around for that if you want to be. I'll be doing some giveaways. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, I actually need to test something really, really quickly. So for those of you here, I'm just going to quickly test something before we start this fight. I just need you to type something in chat for me, please. I haven't got my mouse right now, so I can't mouse out to... Actually, I can just do this. Yeah, okay. So if I do raffle... If I do raffle open... If you could now just do !raffle, please. I just want to check this works for tomorrow. Oh, roll looks cool. Oh, that's interesting.
Disassemble. Destroy.
Okay, this seems to be working. That's good. And then if I do raffle closed... raffle close. So I've closed the raffle. Now how do I run the raffle? Hang on, have I actually set up a command to run the raffle? That would be quite funny. I just need to make sure this works for tomorrow. Commands... Is it just if I do raffle? There's no raffle open right now. Okay, that's not how I run the raffle. I think I've set up a command to run the raffle. No command to actually run it. Yeah, I think that's what the problem is. Okay, I'll look into that after... because I want to do some giveaways tomorrow. And I wanted to make sure that was working. Big whoops. Let me just check the code. Raffle. What's the code? What's it looking for to run the raffle? Draw. I need to make a command called draw. Give me 2 seconds, I'll make a command called draw. I just want to test this before I do get too deep into the stream and forget about it. Commands, new command, add. It's called draw. Command is !draw. It's only available to moderators. We only want it to run on Twitch. Okay. And then I need to assign that to the action. So we'll add a core command. Add core command triggered. That trigger is draw. Okay. Okay, that's added. So now if we come back to here and I do shift draw. Raffle worker is Mason. Cool. That seems to work. Mason worker did enter the draw, yeah? Yeah, they did. Awesome. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, anyway, on with fighting Ro, who looks awesome, by the way. I just want to make sure that worked. No, Tristan, it's not a Twitch or anything. It's just, I don't want it to do it, like, when I type into chat, it puts the message I typed into Twitch and to YouTube. So I only want it to look at one of those for running the draw. Otherwise, it will run the draw twice. That's the only thing I meant about it being Twitch. There's no actual Twitch onlyness. Okay, we have one hell of a fight ahead of us, folks. We're dealing with a lot. We've got 2 Castellan robots, who I've not really fought before. These guys have, looks like a flamer. They look a little bit low res, actually, which is a bit sad. Both of them are flamers, okay, and then we just have Ro himself, who has 14 health. Yes, congratulations, you won the honor of being a test subject. So we have 2 Castellans to fight.
Let them break their blades against us.
I think we'll make use of this rock here, and we'll make them come to us around the corner. Oh no, maybe we want to chase down the Castellans as fast as possible. So they're not, so that they can't flamethrower us at range. Maybe that's what I want to do. Alright, let's bring in the Lich Guard. I want shieldy boys next to me. So I want a shieldy Lich Guard here. We'll get some Lancers here as well. So this is the fight squad right here. And then, oh, that drop there. Did you hear the dun 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 dun? That's so cool. Okay, we got the second squad here. Let's bring in some Triac Praetorians for the back row. Okay, we're going in. This is full stab squad. Let's deploy. This could go badly, but I think it's gonna be funny. Okay, we're up first. I want to get a basis into combat with the Castellan as soon as possible. Does he get bonuses to servitors? Well, this could be nasty. Alright, let's get a basis here. Oh, that's an opportunity attack. Alright, I'm gonna drop a Shields Challenge, which will get him a ton of defense. And then we're gonna whack the robot. 5 damage straight through the armor. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, and it is not next, which is good. Oh yeah, and he will do that to the first person who enters. That's why we want to get him an unlimited opportunity attack, so he does it to everybody who enters combat with him. Alright, then we're going to activate the spider next, because I want it in combat with this one. And we're going to whack it twice. Oh, actually, we're going to activate... oh, no, we don't have that ability here. Okay, it is also not next. Okay, 6 damage to it through the armor. We'll summon some spiders to help. And what have we got again? Undying Legion. Yeah, that's fine. And then the spiders will munch on this guy as well. The spiders are hitting the Scab Swarm. I'm happy. Okay. So we've got both of these guys in combat. Ro is about to activate. I could jump in on Ro and get an attack on him, or we could focus down the Castellan. I don't know what... Oh, we actually know what Ro is going to do. Okay. So Heavy Omniscient Axe. He does 3 to 5 damage. Silver Arm does 2 damage. Song of the Implacable does 6 damage, plus 1 range, plus 1 max damage, charge in a straight line, and inflict damage on the first unit encountered. A specific resource specified to Ro and the units under their command. For every X data acquired stacks a unit has, the status effect triggered once, considered in use. Okay, so he sings. Machine Spirit Resurgent. Did acquire 2 plus 1 accelerated plus 2 HP restored. Grant accelerated restore 1 HP to Ro, and each allied servitor can tap for destroying Castellan robot. That sounds terrible for me. Gain 1 defended stack. Okay, so he does this singing thing. And then he's got strong defense, no escape, and aggressive defense. I think I'm going to try and take the Castellans down as fast as possible. So we're going to run this Lich Guard. It's going to have to run past... Oh, it's actually fine. Okay, defense down is really bad for me. Really, really bad. AoE defense down is disgusting. Only 1 damage as well is not good. Actually, I should see if Tireless Guardian fixes no defense down. Okay, we're now not able to fight this Castellan anymore. We're all fully engaged in combat with it. So I'm going to start attacking. Actually, no, we can fly behind it. Let's, can I do it from here? No, I'm going to have to move. So let's bring you to here. And then we'll do Death from above, or Judgment from on high. Right here. And then I'm going to see if the Titus Guardian gets rid of defense down. It doesn't. Okay. Dead at 2 health, but it's gonna go now. That's an armor crush on a basis. Okay, that's all it had though. Let's get this one to go. It's just that AoE attack is pretty scary. That's that servitor not dead, but we're now locked in combat with Ro. I want to start doing some damage to him because he's going next. Because he gets multiple turns. Okay. Spider Swarm did its job. Oh, he's gonna charge. He's gonna charge next. And I can't get this Lich Guard into combat with anyone except from over here. Hey, Wooden Plague, how's it going? I think it did get rid of it, but it just didn't give that the defense. They'll get the defense. Let me check. So you... Yeah, it doesn't have strong defense. He doesn't have defense down. But none of them have defense down if you look at them. Oh yeah, defense down. Max defense set to 0. Okay, so yes, it does get rid of it. Good catch. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, just this Lich Guard left. I don't really have anywhere for him to go. I'm just going to send him up here so he's giving extra defense to a basis when he gets his defense back. How dare you move? Okay, round 2. Now this is going to do a lot of damage when it goes off. So I need to get all my guys out of the way. So I need to move my Praetorians if I can. But they are stuck in combat with this servitor, so they're going to take hits from the servitor when they move. But if I move him... I can either move him here to attack a basis. No, if I move him here, I'm only going to take 1. Hey, Jano, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Welcome on board. I'm going to move him here. We'll take 1 opportunity attack. And then we're clear of the charge ability. And then we can stab the robot. And I'm going to save the heal. Actually, I'll use the heal on this guy. Because bases can't use the heal. Okay, big hit on the basis, unfortunately.
Let them come.
Now I'm going to move this Chair Praetorian to here. So he's out of the charge range as well. And we'll just stab. Okay, that's the robot dead. Okay, we're gonna have to use a spider next or it dies. So this is the spider's last stand. Oh, well, yeah, okay. You're right about the cover spider needing health, but we'll do what we can. Okay, everyone just got defended back because we just hit Dominion 2. Dominion 5 even. Okay, that's everything I can do here. I will drop... No, I'm not gonna bother. It's gonna die. Cool. He killed his own guy, which was brilliant. And he got armor crushed. He's eating lots of opportunity attacks for walking into range. Wait, does the Castellan explode? Okay, we need to get everyone out. Deadly Demise. After being killed at the start of the next turn, this unit inflicts 3 damage on units in melee range. Okay, let's move around to here then. He might be dead anyway. Oh, he's got, oh no! I didn't think about that. Okay, that was dumb. That was really dumb. That was really, really dumb. Okay, we can do that without dying. Just a bit of stupidity on my part. The defense down was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. But we've got this. We can skip this cutscene, I think. Okay. Rose the Beast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and lure him forward this time. So we'll put Lich Guard with shields either side. Lich Guard with spears in the back row. I'll get the Canoptic Spider to fight this Castellan. We'll bring the Chronomancer this time. And I'll bring 1 Triac Praetorian I'm going to hold the Tri-Praetorians back, actually. We'll just bring a warrior to do some shooting. So this Coptic Spider is going to be sacrificial. It's just to do some damage to this Castella robot to stop it moving forward. Oh, of course that spider goes first. Okay, and then I'm going to activate this warrior. I need to get him to shoot at servitors. Okay, now I'm forced to do something. What have you got? Inflict Vengeful Stare. Summons +1 damage transmitted by Wing to a Dominion. Get accelerated to an allied unit. Target's unit gains multiple uses. Unit gains precision. I don't really want to activate him now, but we could. And he has a ranged attack as well, which puts Perturb. Perturb's actually going to be good against Ro. This is going to be very, very good against Ro, because it means Ro only takes 1 action when we use it. I don't really want to march forward right now, though. I want my little phalanx to stay hidden back here until he's activated, and it's Ro's turn next. I'm just going to pass the turn on this Lich Guard. Because now... Yes, it would be very good on Nemesis. Now, he didn't hit us with defense down, and that'll be on cooldown. What was the ability he just used? What's the one that does defense down? I can't see that ability. It will be on cooldown now. Hey, Alf, what's it going? Okay. This guy's nearly dead. Cry of Pure Code. Thank you. The Cry of Pure Code has a 5-turn cooldown. So I've got 5 turns before he puts defense down on everyone again. So I guess we start moving now. I'm going to start by giving Accelerated to a basis, so we can get into combat. And I think I just get him in combat with Ro, and I'm just going to charge Ro down, rather than fighting the robots this time. Okay, and then I'm going to move this guy just to here, and we'll shoot this guy. I may as well curse, because he's not going to get a chance to curse anybody else for a while. And then we'll shoot him with the staff. Oh yeah, I forgot this is AoE. They're immune to Perturbed, okay. And that's his turn. Alright, now Bezos probably can't make it this turn because he's got the Lich Guard in the way. Ro is going next. Let's let him get closer before we move forward. He's probably going to attack the Lich Guard. So he's doing another charge, okay. So we'll just let him do his charge. And we'll just keep bringing people forward. No, not a very impressive Flamen Warfare. The guys who fly have much more impressive Flamen Warfares. Okay, it's only person I've got left to activate is Obasis. If I'm right, he should end up right next to Ro if I do this. And then what I'll do is I'll summon a... Oh, could I summon... If I put a dude here... Is that going to do an opportunity attack when he comes back? And then do I want a shield challenge for more defense? I think I do. Okay. Not bad, a little flayed one. Okay, we're going to go first with the Coptic Spider and heal it next turn. Okay, so we're going to activate you first. We're going to heal you. And then we're going to attack this guy for as much damage as we can. And then we're going to drop some spiders next to it. And we might be able to kill it with the spiders, if we're lucky. No, I don't think we're going to do enough damage. Because unfortunately, the explode ability does damage to defense. So it doesn't ignore defense. Yeah, we do 1 damage. That's okay. We've got 1 health left. Okay. So when is Ro going? Ro is going here. This robot is a concern as well. I'm just... Probably want to move this Lich Guard up. Okay, this one here... He hasn't got a lot to do right now. Let's just kill this servitor before it activates. Okay, he just killed 2 of his servitors. And then he's taking attacks of opportunity for moving into melee range with all my guys. Okay, that was a big hit, but we've got him where we want him. Okay, when is the Castellan? Yeah, I just want to make sure the Castellan is, like, being controlled with opportunities. So the Necron Warrior is now in melee with this, and the Necrons in this squad, their guns count as pistols, so you can actually shoot while he's in combat, which is pretty cool. Alright, now we focus on killing Ro as fast as possible. Alright, so I'm going to go in with Obasis first, I think. No, we'll use this Lich Guard who's standing here. We'll give him a heal. And then we'll start whacking. All of my Lich Guard ignore defense. Oh no, they don't. They don't ignore defense. Clearly, they don't ignore defense because they just did that. Okay, Obasis. Ro is about to go next. Hey, Folklore, how's it going?
Limbs insufficient. Additional disintegrates required. Destroy.
I couldn't use Perturb. It's on cooldown, Tofu. Okay, he just accelerated and healed. That is bad. So it's still on cooldown. Let's get more people into combat with him, I guess. We're just gonna have to batter him down a little bit. Okay, there goes his defense again. That's something. Yeah, so he's still on cooldown here. He's the only person I got left to activate, though. So I'm gonna bring him down to here, and we'll use his curses and stuff at the start of the next turn. And then our flayed one, I'll just bring into combat behind him. Why is this an opportunity attack? Oh, because any unit that moves into combat with him triggers an attack of opportunity. If that is the case, I'm going to attack this servitor. Oh, my spider. I really wanted to use that next turn. Okay. That's unfortunate that that spider has gone down. What aura is around the Chronomancer? Hang on. I can't check because I have to use the... Oh, no, I can't check. He has the Time Splitter Mantle. Units in range are granted the Defended trait, which is +1 defense. And he has reanimation... He just has reanimation protocols. Okay, I have to use the spiders here because they are a summoned unit. I could heal them. They're still not going to do enough damage to the Castellan, unfortunately. So I guess we just hit the Castellan. That's all they can do. If they absorb a melee attack from the Castellan, I'm pretty happy. Okay, they did their job. Okay, I get 2 turns now, and then it's Ro. Now, if I Obasis can summon another Flesh Beast behind Ro. So I think I'm going to use this Lich Guard first to do some damage, and I'll heal him up. And then we'll hit him for more Dominion. Okay, that's everything he can do. So we'll end his turn. Now for Basis' turn, I will Shield's Challenge, which will get Basis some more defense. And then we'll summon a dude behind in melee range. Okay, and then we'll attack. Oh, only 2 damage! But this guy goes next because of the turn order, and he gets 2 attacks because he's down to 7 health. So he's under half. It's not gonna be enough to kill him, but if we could roll 6 damage here. Okay, we rolled 3 damage. I wanted to roll 6, but that's what we rolled. Okay, he just tried to leave combat. He just tried to leave melee range, which is stupid as hell. And he died horribly for doing it. Victory. So that was a complete turnaround from the first attempt on that fight, where I died horribly. This time, he killed himself horribly. Okay, so we got the Lord Equipment Immortal Warrior, which sounds interesting. Hey, Toasted, how's it going? Oh, while you're here, Toasted, let me just fix something really quickly. I need to jump on a Twitch. Actually, can I do it from here before I do that? Yeah. Congratulations on becoming a moderator. Welcome to the team. Okay, continue. Power overwhelming. Yes. I just tested out the raffling for tomorrow as well, and that's all working fine. Road did play that really badly, didn't he? Killing all of his servitors, charging into melee. It's like how badly I played it on my first one. So that's another one dead. Raise all 2 complexes in the next Necron's campaign. We just got that achievement.
The loss of several senior tech priests indicates you have.
That's right. I forgot that Scaevola was helping us.
Correct.
Indeed, you spoke truly. My forces intercepted the convoy and left nothing living. It was, as you said, a target worthy of my attentions.
What is Scaevola's angle?
Foundation for further dialogue is established.
Why is she working against the tech priests? Is she just that obsessed with technology?
Cryptek Kynox. Relay the additional intelligence you recovered from the ambush site.
At once, honored Vargard. The human targets were tech priests. Recreating partial memory engrams from their cranial implants revealed this group was assembled to inspect the laboratory and ensure it adhered to the strictures of their creed. A laboratory controlled by
Honestly,
tech.
give me a third game where you play Scaevola in an Alcat-style RPG. So Scaevola is stopping them from checking that she's not doing Heretic stuff. She just used the Necrons to get rid of. She just used the Necrons to get rid of the OH&S inspectors. That's what she just did. OH&S were coming to make sure that she had all the right safety rails in her laboratory, and she set the Necrons on them. And yes, we will be doing some giveaways tomorrow, as Toasted Waffles is saying. I'm going to do some giveaways as well. That's what we're testing the raffle earlier. So we're doing a special stream tomorrow. And I'm not going to be playing Unicorn Overlord. I'm going to be playing Voices of the Void, just for a laugh. And we'll do some giveaways during the stream, just to celebrate 20,000 subscribers on the channel, because it's a pretty big deal.
The convoy carried tech priests on their way to bring you to heal, Scaevola. Acting on your intelligence seems to have been more to your benefit than to mine.
Accurate. My superiors consider me a security risk and spiritual hazard.
Yeah, I've downloaded the latest version.
Scrutiny imposes intolerable limits on my work. It will soon be necessary to exceed
A security risk and spiritual hazard. Oh, Scaevola, you are my favorite character in these 2 games.
Honesty is not a quality I have detected in you, Tech Acquisitor, nor is loyalty. Your base treachery may be to our benefit for now, but I am not convinced that we pursue the same goals.
I would not expect you to be. We will speak again, Vargard, when it is to both our advantage.
Remember that Scaevola helped kill a Catan at one point. Frost has been on PS? What? Frost is... Unicorn Overlord. I've learned you don't have a PC version. So I have a... I'm using a PlayStation... I've got a PlayStation 5 wooden plank with... I've got a... What's it called? I've got like a pass-through. It's a bit of a faff to set up because I have to bring the PlayStation through to play Unicorn Overlord. But it's how I played... It's how I played the Project Wingman DLC, and it's also how I played through Armored Core 5, Armored Core 6. It was all on my PlayStation. Are we turning on stream integration? Excuse me? There's stream integration for Voices of the Void? What is the stream integration for Voices of the Void? If it exists, we will definitely be turning it on. What does it do? Okay, so, Fakon has done his first contact mission. Everyone else has come back. Boom, 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 boom. So we've got everybody back now. Let's have a quick look at our awakening, because we've got some awakening to spend. We can spawn things in... Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm terrified. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Actually, there's +1 damage to Yeah. Oh, hey, actually, catching a live stream. Did Skaven go full Dark Mechanics? She doesn't seem to appear to have done that in the Battle Llama. That's exactly what she seems to have done. And hey, Adelet, can we finally gamble on the stream? How do you want to gamble? I've set up the ability to do raffle. We can also do predictions now. I don't quite know how they work, but we can do predictions. We can raffle. I don't know if we can actually gamble. Okay. I have 4 Dynastic Awakening to spend. So let's spend it. Let's grab leaders recover 2 HP at the end of each skirmish. We'll grab Unlock Ethereal and Wraith Form. Let's also grab Unlock Obscured and Focused, which is unlock tier 3. Looks like a mod you have to get. Okay, well, I'll look at Frontline 59 is available on PC, and I would assume Armored Core would have gone through RPSC. So Armored Core is available on PC. But when I went to play it, when it came out, I had my old PC, which could not have handled Armored Core, which is why I played it on the PlayStation. Reduce the cooldown time of reanimation protocols by 1. Units okay, let's get Resurrection Flux. Okay, we're looking pretty powerful now. We have pretty much the whole Dynastic Awakening. That was a lot of points we just picked up. Now, most of the team are now back and available. We should level them up. So Facon's got some points to spend. He's got 1 point to spend. Let's get him a Locust Heavy Destroyer. That seems like a good pickup for him. The Necron Riding always reminds me of Corpse Circles. There's also, I haven't picked up any of like this stuff down here. But Locust Heavy Destroyer sounds like fun. If we have to deploy him, we'll level it up. The only other person who has a level up is Obasis. That would be a cruel capricious god. Oh god. She's working with the Skelly Boys. She just got the Skelly Boys to destroy a team that were going to investigate her laboratory. You're betting against me. Ho 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 ho. It does range across. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got a point for Obasis. I would like to get him towards No Escape. I would also like to unlock a Scorptech Destroyer. The skirmish deployment capacity by 1 is really good as well. No Escape's just really strong with him. There's all of these options are really strong. We also now have access to unlock level 3 upgrades with everybody. I'm not going to do that for everybody right now. I'm going to work towards No Escape on him. Please don't spawn 10,000 cockroaches tomorrow. It will break my computer. Okay, Heki has 2 level up points to spend. I think we're definitely going to get him a Hex Mark. We're definitely getting him a Hex Mark because the whole point of him is Hex Marks. Let's also... Skirmish deployment plus 1. Let's get... Because I want to get Resurrection Master on him, and I'm not too worried about this. Implacable Resilience is nice. And getting another relic... We'll get him another relic slot as well for now. Okay, so he's all set up too. Now let's see what we're doing with everybody, because I have a bunch of side missions we can send chumps away on. So I've got... There's an Awaken the Dynasty over here, which will get me another Dynastic Awakening. Let's send Facon on that, because he sucks. We've got an Expand Lord's Influence over here. Assign a Lord to expand the influence. That gets me 2 Eminence for that Lord. Let's get Omnek on that. Then Amuka, who's another person I don't really love. There's a Reforged Allegiance here. I don't think I need to do this. That gets me 20 Living Metal. There's also an Awakened Tomb Complex over here. That just gets me nothing. It just awakens a Tomb Complex, but we may as well send him off to do that. Alright, now we get to do one of 2 critical path missions. We can either Eliminal Subdominatrix Kepra, or we can bait the trap. Enter the Tomb of Jetbaka to assassinate the Grand Vizier. I think we are definitely sending Heki in to assassinate the Grand Vizier. That's what we're doing right now. Because anyone with the name Grand Vizier is evil. It's just a written rule. So let's set Heki up for this mission. Now, Heki currently has Devour Nanoscarabs and the Hungry Void, which gets him Eternal Revenant. I really like that, but I wonder if we can do better. So I'm going to clear these out, because we've got a lot of slots available for him now, and a lot of new abilities. This week, next weekend, I will be with 4 gift cards. Yeah, after this week. Oh, Toasted, that's a lot of stuff. Are you sure you want to give away all that stuff? That's a lot to give away. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. But, just, yeah, do what you want to do. That's very, very kind of you. At 2 Heki, it's a fact of life. Okay, so what have we got that's new? It's done. Well, 100. If you're happy to do it, then that's very, very kind of you. Can move through other battlefield object entities and cannot be subject to attacks of opportunity. So he's just permanently ethereal and wraithed. Move forwards, ignoring obstacles and inflicting damage on units it passes through. So he just can have permanent ethereal and wraith form, and then that seems really strong. I don't know if it's something that he would want. And then I've got Veiled Death. Cannot be selected by target enemy units, weapons, actions, or skills. If this unit uses a weapon action, it suffers 2 damage, or within range its status expires. Or we've also got the Immortal Warrior, which gives some armor. That's probably pretty good for a basis. What does that unlock? The Nightbringer. Once per skirmish, grant Obscure to all ally units on the battlefield. Each affected unit gains Obscure to the end of the next 2 turns. Cannot be selected by target. So he has the ability to just give everyone untargetable. And then for the side things, I can go, okay, we'll go with Devour Nanoscarabs, and we'll go with the Hungry Void. I'm not sure if you saw my question during the raffle test. What was your question, Sola? Let me scroll back up. I didn't see it. I apologize. Thank you for checking in with me. There's a lot happening in chat that I can miss sometimes. Here's the raffle here. Solaire. I apologize that I missed your question. I don't see it. Please resend it because I can't see it in the chat. It's possible that it got hit by... Possibly going to get hit by the auto-mod, Solaire. Yeah, because I don't actually... Because my chatbot is telling me that's the first message you've sent this stream, which obviously it isn't. So I'm wondering if your message got caught by the auto-mod. So please send it again. Nightbringer sounds incredibly busted. We're definitely going to use that. Okay, now we need to upgrade everybody. So, first of all, we're going to upgrade this Hexmark Destroyer. We're just going to go all the way to level 4 with this. Okay, so we've got +1 hit points and +1 movement. Always more movement. +1 defense or weapon improvement. Unlock the assault trait for the pistol. Yes. Multi-threat eliminator. Requires stability level 3. Fires multiple amnetic weapon shots in a large area. After suffering fatal damage from this weapon, the target is exterminated and inflicts 2 damage on units within melee range. Yes, please. And then we've got +1 weapon range or +1 max damage. I'm going to go for increased range, I think. Alright, now let's level up our Canoptic Spiders to level 4. We've got strong defense. Defense cannot be bypassed or +1 movement. Let's go for more unbypassable defense. We'll definitely level up our, what do Wraiths get? Weapon range and movement. Don't really need weapon range or movement if I'm being too honest. You get skill improvement, reduce the cooldown. I don't really need that either. These are the Immortals with the... Actually, okay, so this pistol gains... The range weapon gains pistol deals max damage if they have not moved. In a variant, been a long time since I found a game I can play alongside watching YouTube. That's great that you found that. I love it when I find a game with that. I don't really think I need to level my Immortals up either. I think we definitely want to level up the Technomancer to reduce the cooldown of his skills, though. That's definitely worth it. We're going to level up the other Spider as well in case I need to deploy it to have strong defense. I think that's all I need to level up. I don't need to level everybody up to level 3 because a lot of these things like the True Grit, Heavy is very hard to use. Because I'm moving my guys around all the time, and True Grit, I don't want them in combat anyway. Oh, what's just happened? Adam! Happy weekend, Adam. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. It's very kind of you. It's the second one to hit me this stream. Also, Solaire, I still haven't seen your message. Unfortunately, you're typing on... What platform is on? Solaire's on YouTube. I might have to open YouTube up and see if your message is being... let me just quickly do that. See if I can actually get there. YouTube, because I think your message might be getting caught by the auto mod. Oh, there you go. It's popped up. So first of all, thank you very much, Adam, for the, what was that, gifted 10? You maniac. Congratulations to Harley Q, Fredster, J79, Blaze Chris, Phoenix Talon, K-Said Posner, Bizarre Monkey, Mad Polo, Steg Anters, Kelbonics, for the memberships, that's very nice. And then Solaire's saying, I'm in Battletech communities. I'm in about Mech 5 Piranha games. If you want to continue the topic from last time. Oh, interesting. What did you find out? I went on a bit of a rant last time, if I'm being completely honest. Hey, Brooke how's it going? It's a very cool turn-based strategy game. That I'm just sitting around here chatting. We're going to go on a mission to fight a boss right now. So let's send Heki in. We've leveled Heki up for everything. Let's bait the trap. Setting in Heki, let's go. I've just realized I've got a special stream for my birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy early birthday. You can mod there too. You'll need to speak on YouTube, Toasted.
I believe the tomb of Jedkai is defended only by a selection.
Can I mod you from here? No, I can only Twitch mod you. I need to jump onto YouTube to do that.
Mindlessly loyal engines to protect him. His caution choice.
Even if he has allowed himself to go unprotected by your dynasty's forces, his tomb is secreted far behind the active lines of battle. Even if it were feasible to lead the human invaders all the way to the Crypt's haven, I would judge it deeply unwise.
Did that work? I'm trying to add you as a moderator. Yeah, should be now modded on here as well. Toasted. Okay. So, we're going after
I
Heckim.
have no need of pawns in this matter, High Judicator. The invaders cannot reach Jepka.
So this is the guy that came from the Silent King.
Ability.
Never just very quiet all of a sudden.
God can. I shall send my own forces to the tomb and render judgment upon the Grand Vizier.
So if you don't know much about Warhammer 40,000 Brokerage, this game is a little bit impenetrable, but we are playing as the Necrons in a war with the Adeptus Mechanicus for control of a Forge world. But we've also been betrayed by the Necron, so we're backstabbing them after they've backstabbed us, and there's also an AdMech person who's backstabbing the AdMech, and is working with us, but for her own reasons. And there's also an ancient evil god who's whispering in our ear and wants us to take power. There's a lot of backstabbing going on. We're definitely going to go for +1 recruitment capacity, I think. You are now with them tools. Okay, I don't think we need more living metal. I don't think we need more Dominion level. Let's proceed. Oh god, there's so much stuff to take here. Okay, we're definitely taking the Hexmark Destroyer. I want to try this thing out. We're definitely taking 1 Spider. We're definitely taking 1 Wraiths. I want to take both flavors of Immortals. We're definitely taking the Death Marks. So that leaves me with either another squad of Wraiths or another Spider. Oh, actually, we need to take the Technomancer, which means I can't take any more Wraiths or Spiders, which is actually really sad. But I guess the Hexmark Destroyer is taking a Spider slot. We'll take 1 Scarab Swarm in case I need to throw something away. Kind of someone and they're yeah, cool. Let's launch the mission. I want to take both so that the Immortals have different guns, and each of those Immortal squads has a different use in their squads for me. One has the AoE bounce gun, and one has the blaster that does lots of damage. So I like to have both of them with me.
Unopposed, but soon encountered a laboratory entangled
Excuse
in
me.
arcane equipment, each device throbbing with power.
We must make passage.
Are you ready to vote, chat?
But its contents promises only danger. Jepka has ever sought to harness powers that are beyond his mastery. His experiments are as likely to destroy us as any of his guardian constructs.
Good, born ready. Okay, Nefershah considered how best to pass through the laboratory, wary of unfettered power the Jepka's experiments could unleash. Now, just a note to everybody, there are 3 battles in this adventure, okay? We've got 3 fights coming up. We're currently at Vigilance 2. So there's 3 options. There's Scorched Earth. Use Ghost Fire to destroy as much of the laboratory equipment before the guard enter the room, removing the worst threats entirely. I love the idea of this. There's Blackout. Seek out the control mechanisms for the laboratory in order to shut them down before entering the chamber. Well, there is a risky option, which means it could have a good or bad output. Move carefully through the laboratory, employing stealth protocols to the fullest to avoid alerting Jepka to the Royal Guard's presence. So I'm guessing if we Scorched Earth or Blackout, he's going to know we're coming. If we manage to pull off light-footed, he may not know that we're there. So I'm going to start a vote. Vote. Start. 3, 1. So you've got 1 minute to vote. If you want Scorched Earth, it's !V1, !V2 for Blackout, !V3 for Light-Footed. And then I'll look at what Solaire's saying while that vote runs. The consensus was that yes, PGI screwed up MechWarrior Online, but the quality of work has improved. However, they're still far from progress. It may improve giving MechWarrior 5 more fun. So I have MechWarrior 5. I bought it when it came out. And I found it... Now, here's the thing, and look, I acknowledge this. I played it when it came out, before it got patched. I found it very clunky. I thought the kind of like the idea for the randomly generated missions was a good idea, not very well implemented, and I found that just the game itself didn't have that excitement that I remember from like MechWarrior mercenaries like 3 and 4. So that's I have tried it. I've heard what people are telling me is that if you get MechWarrior 5 and you get all of the DLC and you mod it, the game is fun. But it's just for me that I don't. That's what I've heard. So I think that kind of ticks in with what you're saying, Soleil. And I appreciate you checking in for me. Especially the Clans DLC apparently really fixes the game up. The association. What's going on? I'm going to say demands total assimilation. We've got lots of votes for option 3. It's very clear that option 3 is going to win. Bob Mountain for recently still found it clunky. Okay, but I think it's better community mods. Yeah. So I think the modding community has saved it every time. Is what is basically what we're grabbing. Jamaica is like Japka Toad in Polish. Really, Sujin Tofu. Cool. So it's Toad. He is a toad, isn't he? He is a big toad. Light-footed. We're going for light-footed. Good luck, everybody.
Not all the Royal Guard were successful in traversing the forest of energy
Oh, no.
and lightning towers. Warriors who strayed too close to a particularly energetic
Yeah, man, this has had a really good update recently.
were dragged into its firing cycle and reduced to subatomic components. The rest, however, made it well, so here's the problem, Solaire. Here's the really big problem. Personally, and this is a very... Hey, Diamond, how's it going? A very personal take, okay? This is just my personal preference. I prefer Battletech in the pre-clan era. I really like Battletech in the Succession Wars era, where it's the great houses fighting each other, nobody knows how to fix the mechs, people are ripping fusion engines out of cars to put them into locusts to get them running. I really like that era of Battletech. I feel like the clans just bring way too much power to the battlefield, and time to kill just goes way down. So instead of like warriors brawling in massive machines that barely work, you've got like clan warriors annihilating people with like mass PPC fire and stuff. There's a definite cool aspect to clan era mech warrior about Battletech, which nothing against you if you like it. Just personally for me, I love the Stackpole era, the house warfare, which unfortunately you can't play in if you've got the clan DLC. But that's just that. Move carefully. So we actually we lost a spider. God, you lost me my spider, guys. That spider was important. That spider was critical. So basically, yes, they find it's the Helm memory cores that require the houses to start to work stuff out. That's when they start to understand these things. Okay. Well, this sucks right off the bat. We've got what have we got here? We've got 2 death marks. We've got 2 wraiths. We've got lots of spinners. I've got the core knowledge and lots of Imperator Titan. Okay. Well, I definitely want to try the Hexmark Destroyer out. This guy looks nuts. So we're going to drop him in. We're definitely going to need our death marks for this fight, I can tell already. Because it's death mark versus death mark. I'm guessing this bridge will open at some point to get me access to these. We need to kill these death marks. Yeah. Who else are we going to bring in here? We'll bring in the Immortals with the bounce guns to kill the spiders. So I'll have one over here and I'll have one over here. And that's... I've still got 2 spots left. We may as well bring some Wraiths in too. I might be able to get a Wraith. I don't think I'll be able to get a Wraith across here straight away. I don't really want to deploy the Wraiths just yet. So let's bring the Technomancer in. There's not a lot he can do, but he gives a right reanimation. Yes, we are indeed fighting the Skelly Boys. Right, we're assassinating the Vizier. I'm actually going to bring the spiders in. Alright. This guy is made of guns. He is just made of gun. Do you like guns? I have guns. The Cones who didn't encounter the clans before beat them in their first encounter of the Great Trial. Fusel. Yeah. Okay. So he has multiple use pistol. And he gets to use it on his turn. This is a range of 7 for 2 to 3 damage. What, okay. Well, definitely... Look, I think I'm definitely going to have to play Battletech at some point because everybody wants me to play it.
So we'll probably get more than a good shot. If I put him here, he should be out of shooting range for the death marks. I will do some shooting. So I think we've got plenty of time to talk about it. So how many uses does this gun get? Is it just 2 shots? No. 3. Okay. 3 shots. He gets 3 shots. That's even... Okay. Not as exciting as I was hoping. Get obscured and focused. So now he can't be shot at. Oh, but I should have focused him at the start of his turn. Okay, let's use... You got the bounce gun. And we'll back up. 3 shots. He's got 6 guns. For the older clans, but the best mod is 3065. Yeah, I know it is. I know there's some good mods out there. We talked about this last time as well. I thought you couldn't shoot him. I thought he was obscured. Cannot be selected as a target by enemy units, weapon, actions, or skills. Am I misunderstood? Does that not say you cannot be selected as a target for enemy units, weapons? Is that not what obscured means? Death marks ignore it. Ah, okay, well, if they're cheaters, I understand. I have used them to cheat a lot myself. If I put you here, I want a shot on that death mark. That's a little bit too close for comfort. Who's behind us? Oh, there's a pillar. Okay, I can't get a shot on that death mark without exposing my death mark, and I don't really want to lose it. But he's got the teleport if he gets hit. Try and kill these death marks as quickly as possible. My mouse is going funny. What's wrong with my mouse? Why is my mouse being funny? Oh, there's dust on the receiver. There's cat hair on the receiver. That's awful. Yeah, exactly. You can't cheat against me. I'm cheating against you. My deck has no imperfect cards, Yugi. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's get the other death. I'm going to shoot the other. Just going to finish this death mark off. He's doing really, really well, Notorious. He's like a new cat. Honestly, he's doing just fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Why did you not teleport from being shot? I thought that was your whole thing. Okay, I'm going to get you to shoot these two. I need to watch how much damage I'm taking here. Oh, so these Skype Storms have 9 health each, which is a bit insane.
Obedience overall.
Okay, I want to heal up this guy. And then I'm going to... I can do Wraith form, which is hilarious. But what I want to do is I want to move forward. So he has permanent... he has permanent ethereal. So I'm going to move him to here. And then I'm going to dump a... Oh, I was hoping to summon a squad over here. I can't do that, unfortunately. So I'm going to dump a squad... let's see if I can kill this guy first. After melee damage, that's what the problem was. Okay, then we'll jump this guy here to finish them off. And that's everything he can do right now because nobody can reanimate. They can eat these guys. Okay, that's them gone. Wraith's doing their flying things. Let's bring the... So what have you got? Destroy 3 HP to an allied unit or reduce regeneration protocol cooldown. Or I can curse with Vengeful Stars. So let's bring you to here. You can attack this guy. Unfortunately, not quite kill it. And I want you to curse... Oh, you can't quite curse him. That's okay. I will obscure you just because I don't want you being shot at. I should have used the Hungry Vengeance, whatever it's called. Okay, my Scarab Swarms are going to munch these Scarab Swarms. Let's get through this fight a bit quicker. And I'm not going to explode them. Okay. So I want to kill... I want to get the Death Mark and I want to get the Canoptic Wraith. I think the Hexmark Destroyer is the... Oh, there you go. There, the bridge has come up. The bridge is deployed. Oh, and a Canoptic Spider just crawled out of that hole. Okay. Not expecting that. He's quite far away, though. So we got a Wraith here, we got a Wraith here. The Wraiths don't activate until the end of the turn. Oh my god. And Warriors are just teleported in as well. Okay. Any more reinforcements? No. I now have access to the multi-threat eliminator. Fires multiple magnetic weapon shots in a large area. I wonder how much of this I can hit. Yeah, okay. We're going to move to here. I don't want to be in combat. I don't want to be in close combat. So we're going to move to here. And we're going to fire at all of this and see what happens. Okay, that was underwhelming. That was distinctly underwhelming. I feel like a gauze shot from one of my immortals would have done more than that. Check my other corner. There is also a spider there too. Cool. Alright, that was... I am not blown away by the Hexmark Destroyer. Okay. But he can't exterminate. That's true, he can't exterminate. So now we'll just shoot the pew-pew gun, I guess. 1 damage. Dodge. 3 damage. Okay, and that's his turnover. I can still move him, actually. Let's move him back into cover. Yeah, that Deathmark's taking a lot of damage. Oh, why did you teleport there? Why did you teleport there? Alright, this got complicated really quickly. I need to get you away, and I get you away from this guy. Oh, my other Deathmark's back here as well. Can I get a shot on anything useful here with my immortals? Okay, you can shoot all of this, which is what I want to hit. That's a decent damage. And this Deathmark's about to come back to life. So I really don't want this Deathmark to come back to life. But I don't think anyone can get close enough to do anything about it this turn. The pew gun is not very satisfying, no. All I could maybe do is maybe get my Deathmark to shoot at him, but I don't know if the Deathmark doesn't have enough range. If I was to bring the Deathmark forward to here, I still wouldn't have a shot on him. Both my Deathmarks unfortunately don't have their teleport available because I was overconfident last turn, which means this Deathmark is going to come back to life.
I command as I am commanded.
I can try and Technomancy this guy, but he's very far away. I'd have to run him to like here.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Take the shot on the Wraith.
insidious Remind
For
yourself
1
that
damage. Okay,
overconfidence
I get it,
is a slow
folks.
and insidious killer.
And then I can move the Technomancer maybe over here to heal this guy. And do a shoot. He can't unfortunately shoot the he can't shoot the other guy, but I can Technomancy. Oh, Technomancy's no range at all, okay. But I can at least shoot this guy. And then I'll make you obscured again. Okay, if you want to shoot the Nano Swarm, go ahead and shoot the Nano Swarm. We can activate Nightbringer. Once per skirmish, grant Obscure to all allied units in the battlefield. Each affected unit gains Obscured at the end of their next 2 turns. At Dominion level 7, they also grant Focus, which is +1 damage. We're currently at Dominion level 5. Maybe I can hold out to Dominion level 7 on that. Okay, these spiders are going to start going soon. Let's move our Deathmarks away. I want to try and kill this Wraith if I can. Deathmark down. We can bring him back, though. Let's get you out of here. There's no way you can get a shot. Oh, you can get a shot on those guys? Wonderful. Okay, that was a good shot. That worked out. 7. I thought he had 7 armor. What the hell was that? Oh, that's the other gun, the gun I don't use. Okay, the Nano Swarm has to go next. I'm going to put it in combat with the Wraith so the Wraith attacks it. Actually, we might as well use Hungry Void as well. We're taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, the AoE was nice.
I command as I am commanded by the dynasty.
One damage. I'm not going to blow them up.
A million warriors.
So it's just you left. And we're at 6 Dominion right now. I can't Resurrection Orb anyone because they're not in range. I can move to here, though. And then I can Wraith Form through this guy. And then I can smash him with my staff. That's all I can really do. I don't want to use the orb yet. Oh, everything is taking so much damage. Okay. So my Hexmark Destroyer can take out all of this. Oh, he's got two... Well, he can do some pew-pewing for me. So he can pew-pew the corpses. That corpse is down. I'm not as worried about the warrior corpses, but we'll remove them from the fight anyway. Let's kill this swarm. And then let's kill... Maybe that's everything he can do. We'll make him obscured again. I haven't played any more of the BSG game. No, I haven't had a chance. I just have not had much time. Okay. The big problem I have right now is these guys behind me. This guy's got one turn to resurrect as well. So he's coming back next. Then it's my guy. So what if I resurrect first? Oh, it only brings it back by 1, doesn't it? Okay, I need to try and kill this Scarab Swarm to free up my other guys. So what the extermination thing is if he kills somebody with that gun, they don't get to go into resurrection form. Okay, didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, but we did some damage. Okay, we're at 7, so I'm going to activate Nightbringer. Okay. That should make a big difference. I'm going to Swarm and Embrace you. I'm going to drop a connect... why can't I drop a Swarm back here? That's weird. I'll drop a Swarm here then, I guess. I'm going to Wraith Form through this guy to this side. And I'm going to stab him. Yeah, Heki's pretty powerful now. Nobody I can resurrect, but that's Heki's turn up. Now the Nano Swarm. I'm going to drive the Nano Swarm around to here. We're going to kill the guy who's about to act... Oh, we're not going to be able to kill the Death Mark, unfortunately. Actually, we may be able to do some pretty nasty damage to him. Okay, 3 damage. Force him to teleport miles away, though, which is nice. Okay, there goes the Nano Swarm. They still did their job. Alright. So we killed the Wraith. The Wraith is going to come back to life. I'll use the Scarabs to kill that. Let's get... Oh, we're stuck in combat with the Scarab Swarm. And this guy's about to activate next. Which means he's going to kill the Death Mark again. And you guys can't use ranged attacks because you're stuck in combat. I do have this Death Mark here. I don't know what he can do. He's definitely not going to be able to kill this spider. But I could teleport him to here and he could take out this Death Mark again. And I'll give him Obscured. Even though he already has Obscured, we'll double Obscure him. Okay, now we're just my Immortals who are stuck. They can't even make a melee attack against these guys. So I'm just gonna walk away. And try to do as much damage to the spiders as we can. Okay. Heki does a lot of damage. Hey Kathakuta, how's it going? Oh, have a great time playing D&D. Also return fire there, which is pretty cool. Okay, you kill the corpse. So that doesn't come back to life. We're getting there. Okay, unfortunately... Well, actually, these guys don't have an attack of opportunity anymore. So we'll just walk away from them. And we'll shoot them. I like how they just went down in the pit. This is a tough fight. Okay, they just executed themselves. Alright. So we've got 2 spiders to deal with. We've got these warriors, and we've got that. That's pretty much it. I'm hoping... This is my biggest problem over here. I could get Heki over and orb this guy back to life, but he'd still be in combat with a spider. The Hexmark Destroyer needs to just pew-pew the Cryptic Spider. Actually, the Hexmark Destroyer can kill this guy. Oh, it doesn't eliminate them. After suffering fatal damage from this weapon, the target is exterminated and inflicts 2 damage units within melee range. Maybe I misread what the weapon does. I thought it would just completely delete them, but it doesn't. Okay, that's everything he can do right now. And there is a sniper. That's right, there is a sniper all the way over here that I forgot about. Alright. So Technomancer can Technomance this guy. What I want to do is I want to Technomance you. Then I'm going to bring you over here. And we're going to Curse Stars this guy. And then we're going to shoot him. For +1 damage. Yes, it's supposed to be in melee range. Yeah, they're all pistols, right? So we can use the pistols in close combat.
War is at its most pleasing when observed from the rear lines.
There's no way you can get over there. You do 5 to 6 damage to this, so you may as well take the shot. Now it's their death mark. He moved, so he's not doing max damage, and he attacked the Scarab Swarm. Yeah, that's what it is. If they're in melee range, if they're all clustered together, they explode and do damage to each other. Okay, this guy's about to go. I'm trying to kill this one right now, though. 1 damage. So the death mark goes down again. Okay, the death mark is fully dead this time. One damage again. Rolling really badly for these attacks. Oh no! I clustered them together, didn't I? That was dumb. Alright. I think Heki's gonna have to do the work here. For 1 damage. We're lacking that big hitting unit by not having... But because we don't have the spider, we're lacking that big, heavy damage unit that we really need right now to finish these guys off. Okay, I'm dropping some reinforcements. I'm gonna drop in some big boy. So the death mark is my biggest problem right now. Can you get in range of him? You can't. You can't. My death mark here has teleport, so I could teleport to here and take him out. We just have to watch out for him resurrecting. So that's him dealt with. And I'll make you obscured. Okay. We still have this guy to deal with. And this is a... There's a 10% chance to inflict +1 damage per Dominion level. I think I want to try and take out this guy first, just so that he's definitely dealt with. Okay, we did 2 damage with that attack. I want you to heal the Technomancer. Bring in some scarabs to distract the spider. Smash this guy. Okay. Now I can't Wraith form through him, but he is out. Oh, hey, puppy. And then these will come over here just to get in his way. Okay, I want my Scarab Swarm to try and take out him before he regenerates. Yeah, good. He's attacking the Nano Swarm. That's good. Okay, my Hexmark Destroyer doesn't have... I don't think I can do the big shooting on him this turn. I can't do the multi-threat eliminator, but I can just pew-pew him. Does he shoot from a different gun each time? Yeah, he does. At least he does that. Okay, that's all the shots. I want you to try and heal the Hexmark Destroyer, so it's at full health for our next combat. Okay, good, good, good. You can't curse this guy, unfortunately. I moved you too far and you can't shoot him, but that's fine. Mortals, I just want you to shoot this guy and get out of there. Actually, that will fall on him. No, it won't. Okay. And then just back up. Oh, he reanimated. He's not a big problem.
Obedience over all.
Okay, I want you to come to here. Get him with your multi-target eliminator. And then shoot him as much as you can. Yeah, I'm actually worried about more reinforcements coming. Okay, he's blocked every shot so far. He blocked all 4 shots. Cool. Let me just check something 1 second. I'll be right back. I thought I heard somebody in the house. I thought my housemate had come home, but they haven't. Alright. Hackmark, I know, I'm very disappointed by him.
A million warriors.
Okay. Let's take out this guy so he doesn't come back. The dog is just barking away. Ah, he's not focused anymore. Well spotted, toasted. Okay. Deathmark hasn't got a shot from here. Let's get the big immortal to shoot, because he's got the good gun. We should take this guy out before he takes his turn, which is next. So I need to do as much damage to him right now. Staff of Light will do 1 damage. You will do 2 damage, I believe, but he's got 2 armor. Also, this guy... Oh, no, is it this one? Oh, it's this one here that's about to activate. No, the Hexmark was not what was promised. You are correct. I think I'm just going to shoot this corpse to get it out of the fight. Okay, and then I'm going to activate Heki. I can't heal yet. We'll wait for one more person to activate so we can heal Heki. It might be better on a different leader. It was just the ultimate unit for this leader, so I was expecting it to be pretty exciting. Okay. Let's get the Technomancer to... Technomancy doesn't have a massive range, but I'll bring him to here for reasons. We're going to heal up you. Then we're going to smash this guy. Okay, he doesn't get a turn.
All is ready.
I want to try and heal this Deathmark, but I think we're just going to have to take actions. So what I need to be doing is this, right? I need to be moving. I need to be activating this, which gives max damage on the attack. And then I shoot. There you go. That's how you do it. That was a hard fight. It should be very good against Servatus's Katara, yes. Just not so good against big high armor units. But I should be using focus more as well. I should be using my focus properly. The problem is, we've walked away with everyone at full health from that fight. Okay. I can sacrifice... No. I can spend 5 living metal to bring back one of my death marks. I'll do that. And I'll grab 10 Dominion, I guess. Okay, we've got another battle. And then we got a boss fight. I can't believe I lost my spider. I should have brought 2 spiders with me. That's the problem. Should have brought 2 spiders. That's 100% my fault.
Canoptech constructs are responding to our presence. Jebka must have slaved them to his personal command protocols. They will defend him to the last. Break through them quickly, before the Grand Vizier can escape us.
Okay. So it's right now it's spiders and wraiths. There's 2 spawn points here, which I don't like. We're gonna move the team over to here, I think. I think the Hexmark Destroyer might be quite useful here if we're shooting at the spider swarms and more people spawn in. So I will bring the Hexmark Destroyer again, but we'll use it better. We'll bring the Technomancer because he's good for healing. We're going to bring these Immortals and we're going to try and heal them up. We'll bring the Spider Swarm. It did good work. I will bring a Wraith along this side, I think. We'll bring 2 Wraiths just to kind of work the side angles. So I'm going to activate Heki first, and I'm going to heal up my Immortal. And I'm just going to bring in a Spider Swarm over here. I'm just going to see how things... I didn't deploy any of my Death Marks here. No, I thought they were for the enemy. I should have checked that. I didn't even consider that I might be able to spawn my guys there. Scarab versus Scarab violence. Okay, it's me again. I'm gonna see how far the Hex Mark can get. He's got some shots here. I'm gonna go for it. Love to know the background mechanics to risky events is. Yeah, exactly, Justin. I don't know really what causes what. So he's focused now. He'll be doing max damage. He hasn't got the range to do the big thing, but he should be able to do some decent damage too. I'm gonna try and hit the Wraith. He's doing 1 damage to the Wraith. With 3 damage to Scarab Swarm. So yeah, he's for killing light units. I may just try and kill the Scarab Swarm. Okay, 2 damage to Scarab Swarm. He's definitely for killing light units. I have to move this Scarab Swarm first. Okay, now I get my Immortal out. Yeah, he's good against hordes of chaff. He's like a very big version of these guys. Like that. He's good. He's that kind of role. And he can use his pistols in combat as well. Because they count as pistols, right? Yeah, it counts as a pistol. Which means he can use it in close combat. Which is also an important one. Right, who needs healing right now? This guy here. Okay, that's all my Immortals heal back to full health. Should have cursed him. Why am I not cursing? Alright, Wraith. Let's get you on these guys. Let's shoot it. Then phase through it. And then murder it. Okay, that's good damage. Is it so when he kills a unit with the big pew pew, they explode and deal damage to everyone around them. I'm here with the Ghost of Travis and Lex. Hey, Dr. How's it going? So it's more of a final shot action. It's good against big swarms of units, not against single units on their own. It's when he dies. No, I thought it's when he hurts someone. Let's try this again. After suffering fatal damage from this weapon, the target is exterminated and inflicts 2 damage on units within melee range. He also has an escapable death. Once per turn after being attacked by a ranged attack, he shoots back. Yeah, once per turn after being attacked after a ranged attack, make a ranged attack back. Trigger twice per turn, and then he has no limit to how many times he can return fire. So that is another one that, yes, he can return fire. Can you get into... Okay, we're gonna do a thing here. We're gonna move to here. We're gonna pistol this guy. Oh, I can't move forward anymore because I pistoled. Oh well. I thought that... Okay, so we've got swarmers. Lots of swarms. That's all that came through. I get a reinforcement as well. I'm gonna bring this death mark in because I can repair it. Okay. So who's going first? It's this Scarab Swarm here that's going first. So let's get the Hex Mark. I'm gonna get the Hex Mark to just kill Scarab Swarms. Like, that's kind of its job. I'm gonna give it the Veiled Death though, so it's focused. Oh, come on. Okay. And that was them exploding when they died. Alright? So who's next up? It's this Wraith over here. Let's get this Wraith in combat. So we'll phase through it. Oh. I phased up to it. That's not quite what I want to do. We'll activate the... No, we did phase through it. Activate the Hungry Void. We'll smash it from behind. And then we'll shoot it with a pistol. And that's it dead. We just need to make sure it doesn't get to reanimate. Next up, it's this Wraith. So let's shoot it as much as we can with our Immortals. They're not going to do that much damage to it, unfortunately. But it hasn't got defense right now. And the nice thing about Immortals is they can shoot, then scoot. That's fine. I can heal my Technomancer. Okay, who's next? I don't know who's next. It's probably one of these guys back here. You can't get into combat with him, can you? You can. Alright. Go to here. Shoot him with your pistol so he doesn't reanimate. Then Wraith form to here. And then you can start stabbing this guy. He did no damage at all. Because he dodged it all. Okay, this is going better than the last fight. Alright, I'm going to activate Heki next. No, I still have one turn of that. Let's get you to heal the death mark then. You can't because you need line of sight, which is hilarious. So I can't heal him because he's behind a wall. So I'm actually going to activate the death mark first. I'm going to teleport the death. This is an enemy squad, right? That's also an enemy squad. That's not good. We're going to teleport the death mark to somewhere where he has line of sight. So to here. And we're going to shoot this. Almost killed it. And that's his turn. He's not taking any damage because he ignores the first damage he takes every turn. Then I'm going to activate the Technomancer to... Technomancer can't heal him, which is interesting. Restore 3 HP to an allied unit. It must only be you who can do the heal. Okay?
Observing the field.
Let's just Staff of Light this guy to take him out. And then I'm going to curse... I can't curse or move the other guy. Okay. Big Pew Pew is too big. I probably can't see him. That's exactly what it is. Nice, double dodge. That double dodge was big. Alright, my Immortal will move to here. It's going to pop this to get focused so he does full damage. And he's going to shoot this guy for 1 damage. Dodge is so clutch. You are right. Okay, Heki's eating some Scarab Swarms, but that's okay.
Always ready.
I guess we'll just... I could activate Nightbringer right now, but if I wait until we have 7 Dominion, I can give everyone focused as well. So I'm going to Wraith form through these guys, and then I'm going to hit them. But that's all he can really do right now. The biggest threat left is this Wraith. I do have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. Maths with Froze. Okay, we're gonna Wraith form back through this guy. Then I'm gonna activate Hungry Void. I will stab him. He dodged one of them. Down to 2 health. We'll get... I want to save you for killing Scarabs if I can. Okay, let's activate Nightbringer then. Let's get everyone focused and obscured. And I can heal my death mark with a Swarm's Embrace. We'll summon Nano Scarabs to kill the guy that's there. We'll Wraith form through these guys again. And then we'll just finish them off with a stab. Alright. Now this Swarm can move to here and kill the Wraith. Hopefully. Damn, only 1. Max damage being 1 is so disappointing, it is. Excuse me. Okay, next up it is the Wraith. Is it the dead Wraith? No, yeah, so we're just gonna use you to we're gonna use the Immortal, I think, to try and kill the Wraith. Oh, he can't see it. He's gonna have to move to here. Actually, I think it's this Wraith, it's the dead Wraith that's gonna activate next. But let's just finish this one off. Okay, so now we just need to kill 2 units of spiders. It shouldn't be too hard. You are going to... Oh, no. Sorry. You can't fit through, can you? Hexmark. Hexmark can move to here. So I'm going to get him to shoot this corpse. I'm going to get him to shoot this corpse. And I'm going to get him to shoot these spiders. That's not a terrible use of him. Okay, then you can start taking these guys out. And then we Hungry Void. And then we Vicious Claws. Oh, nice. 1-hit kill. And then you actually can shoot these guys too. Okay, they're almost dead. We're very close to winning this. They can't do any damage. Hegi has so many actions, I know. Hegi's insane now. Hegi has ascended. Okay, who needs healing before we end this fight? The Technomancer can heal himself. We'll do that. Alright, and then he can move to here. And hopefully we'll curse them. And we'll shoot them. Yeah, the Wraith is so good. I need to rely on it a bit more now that I've lost the spider. This Death Mark cannot get a shot on those guys. Is there anyone else active? Just that Immortal. Okay, I'm just going to end their turns. There's nothing they can do. I'm going to... Technomancer, unfortunately... Well, he's going to heal up the Wraith. He can't see the Wraith. Hang on. Move to here so you can see the Wraith. Can you see the Wraith from there? Yeah. Heal the Wraith. Yeah, I think the Wraiths will... The other ones will be good. The Wraith's weird. He's got no animation right now. Let's kill the Spider Swarm. Okay, good work, Technomancer. And then I'll just activate the Wraith to finish the fight. He has no animations right now, which is very strange. Now he's animated again. And that's game over. Okay.
These constructs should have answered solely to the throne, not been wasted in defending a usurper. One more transgression for which Jebka will answer. Advance to the sarcophagus chamber at once.
We actually came out of that fight in better condition than we came into that fight, because everyone's fully healed now. I find fighting Necron units much harder than fighting Skitarii, but it's probably because I fought so much Skitarii. Oh, we got one more vote. Oh, is it a vote, or is it just a discussion?
With infinite regret, Honored Vargard, I must warn you I have detected gravitic pulse emitters within load-bearing structures throughout the tomb. They are placed to create a seismic event that will collapse the structure entirely.
Then this was nothing but a trap. Jebka sought to lure his enemies into an undefended tomb, that he might bury them within it.
Could he have discovered your plans to eliminate the Epatridae?
If anyone would, it would be him.
This trap was crafted long ago, before I knew of the Grand Vizier's treachery. No, it was meant for whoever might hunt him to his lair, be they human or Necron.
So Jebka himself isn't here, but we're going to destroy his stasis chamber.
Jebka is not here, but we can still turn the situation to our advantage. Let us enter the sarcophagus chamber.
Regrettably, the door is also rigged with defenses. In this case, a set of overlapping lightning fields with the strength to atomically disassemble any who trigger it.
Oh, he is a crafty boy. Presented with the cunning of Jekba, in the form of a trapped sarcophagus chamber door, Nefershar matched the cryptech's wills as she deftly directed her forces to overcome the obstacle. Do we defuse the door? Directly deactivate the triggering mechanism of the lightning fields, rendering the door safe to open. Do we circumvent the door, which will add 2 vigilance? Bypass the door entirely by breaking into the sarcophagus chamber from elsewhere? Or do we do a controlled detonation? Send in canoptic scarabs to trigger the field and self-destruct, scattering the delicate components of Jebka's trap before it can fully activate. So that's exclamation mark V1 for defuse, exclamation mark V2 for circumvent, exclamation mark 3 for controlled detonation. Voting for 2 or 3 will add extra units to the next battle, as the vigilance will go to max. You got 1 minute to vote. I'm going to very quickly grab a glass of water. I'll be 2 seconds while the vote runs. the dog also needed water, which delayed me slightly. So the option that won was option 3, controlled detonation. All right. Find the blood rainbows. Yeah. All right, let's do a controlled detonation then. Kaboom.
The detonation served to instantly and violently dismantle the trapped door mechanisms. It also served to set off one of the lightning fields, raking the Vargard's troops with bolts of destructive energy.
Oh dear. We're going to take a lot of damage.
Leave the damage to reanimate and storm the chamber. If any defenders did not know of our presence, they certainly do now.
So, one of our mortals lost 2 H points, our Scarabs lost 2 H points, some enemies were damaged, and Vigilance hit max level. Could have been worse. It was a tie? Oh, it was a tie. I'm sorry. I guess we picked Detonate. I just didn't see the first option. I'm a terrible streamer. I guess you thought they would be Mason, but I guess they just don't care. So Jabekpa is not here. But we're going to destroy his stasis sarcophagus. I'm not sure what that exactly means. There's one for Krakatoa. Oh, he is here. No, it's just a lord.
In the sarcophagus chamber, watching over Jekka's stasis crypt. He showed no recognition of Nefashar or the authority she carried.
I know this noble. Zarikub, a lesser lord of our legions. You should be obedient to the throne, not to a mere cryptic. No matter his claims of grandeur, Jedka is not even present to be defended.
But the Lord did not respond. He continued his vigil as if Nefashar were but a lowly scarab, too meager to look upon Jedka's resting place.
Oh, this guy needs to die.
The crypt is empty. This is obvious on all levels of perception. Jedka has addled your mind to force your obedience.
The response was a readying of the Lord's weapons. Surely a prelude.
That's aggression.
This unfortunate
Yeah,
has been
he's corrupted him.
by Jedka, then discarded. There is no hope for him. Put him down.
Jabka's like reprogramming Necrons. Okay, so 4 flayed ones came in as extra reinforcements. There's a Canoptic Spider here that's injured. There's a whole host of Wraiths over here, another Spider, a whole host of Scarabs. These will be really, really good. Hang on a minute, the dog wants something. Really, really good for our Hex Mark. Let me just sort the dog out. She'll need to come back in a minute, so she'll bark again. But that looks like a great, great targets for the Pew Pew. And we only have to kill Zakirub. These are also good targets for the Pew Pew, actually. I could start off by hitting the flayed ones with it. Putting it here and getting it to kill that flayed one swarm is probably a really good shout. My death marks will be quite useful here because I can get them to continually put damage on Zakirub. So let's bring in both death marks. I'm not sure. I only have one deployment zone, though, which is over here. But I should be able to get some shots on them. Let's bring them back here, actually. So my death marks come in. We definitely want the Technomancer to keep reanimating everybody. Heki's actually super strong in a front row capacity now. And then I think I'm just going to bring in Wraiths. And we'll maybe bring in one of the Immortals with the Gauss. The Tesla Carbine, I think, is the last option. They probably only need one bounce shot or something. Yeah, so we're gonna use the Immortal to soften them up, and then we'll use the Hex Mark to take them out. One day I get to play a whole What game with the seamless between Service of Planet Space. That would be pretty cool. It would be a lot to keep your head on top of, though, I would say. Okay, we're gonna start with the Immortal blasting these guys, but we're gonna give him Veiled Death. So no, I want to give you focused. So we'll blast the front row. Okay, and then I'll move you back to here. Okay. Then I'm going to activate this guy. We're going to give him focused. And then I want to multi-thread eliminator these guys. So I bring him here. He should be able to get all of them. And then if I shoot the one in the back there... Okay, I thought he was going to explode and kill everybody. Do I have to actually destroy the corpse for that to happen? Let's test that. The corpse has to die. Okay, he has to destroy the corpse. Okay, well that's them mostly wiped out. So with Necrons, it's actually even harder. You have to shoot the corpses.
In command.
Alright, this spider is a problem. Let's get one of my wraiths on it right now. I can't phase through it, but we can Hungry Void it. Almost killed it, but not quite. When's it going? It's not going next, though. Those wraiths, I'd like to get this done before those wraiths get here, if I'm being honest. This guy's going to activate next. I prefer he didn't hit my hex mark. What if I got the Technomancer to kill him? And maybe... Not much else the Technomancer can do this turn, but if I can get the Technomancer to shoot him... That stops him activating. And then I can't really do anything else. I can curse the Scarab Swarm. I may as well. And then I will heal up. Oh, that's right. I do not have Dominion yet for the heal to have a long range. Okay. That was a Tachyon Lance.
A million warriors.
He just Tachyon Lanced me from across the board. Well, we're definitely going to activate Heki, I think. We're going to heal the Technomancer. Because that was extremely rude. And then we're going to move as close to this guy as we can with Heki. And we're going to start showing him that you don't just do that to us. Thank you very much. And we'll just stab the swarm that we're next to. He's actually injured. So you guys hurt him by blowing the door open. That's quite funny. Okay, he's not that injured. He's a lot of health. Hexmark Swarm is going to have a lot of fun in a couple turns. Okay, my other Wraith is going to activate now. I don't want my Death Marks active. I think we need to be careful because we're not going to be able to shoot this guy because of the Wraiths. If I teleport... So I'm going to try and use Heki as a wall here. Okay, he ate all of that on his defense. Let's make you... No, I'm going to keep the focus for other characters. Okay, this is going to turn into one hell of a brawl. Oh, he's got the AoE attack. That's annoying. Okay, I'm going to use you now to teleport. Nope, to teleport to here. That's nice. Big damage. And we're accelerated. Good. I'm just going for the assassination here. Okay, this spider's up next, so we're going to need to kill it. He blocked both of those attacks. He didn't block the pistol, though. I can't Wraith Form him, sadly, to finish him off, though. Remember, Heki ignores the first attack against him every turn. So it's a new turn now. We're at 5. What can I do with the Hex Mark? I probably can't get it anywhere interesting this turn. I can get it here. I want to try and build up to 7 Dominion. So let's shoot you. And we'll shoot you again. I should have used Focus. I didn't use Focus. That was dumb of me. Okay, that's his turn up. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more Dominion. This guy will get me that Dominion very easily. If I use the Veiled Death on him, and then I shoot this guy here. Okay, that got me to 6 Dominion in one shot, and did a lot of damage. He hasn't gone yet, so his Dominion hasn't reactivated. This guy here is going to activate. The Technomancer can heal himself. Let's shoot this guy. Then we'll heal ourselves. Okay. Wraiths are getting close.
My will be done.
Still don't want to activate Heki just yet. The Lord is about to go, though, and I don't want him to escape.
All is ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to have to move Heki to trap him in close combat. But we'll Wraith form over. And we'll smack him. And we'll activate... I'm going to activate Nightbringer now. We're not going to gain focus, but we'll get obscured. And if he moves, I've got an opportunity to attack against him. Okay, he just took damage. I'm not even sure what happened there. He's dead now, though. Well, he's dead after my other Deathmark shoots him, I should say. There. Dramatic death animation. We have to finish him off because he's got reanimation. Okay, let's just get a Wraith to finish him, I think. Wraith can get to here. I don't care about the attack of opportunity. And then it could just eat his corpse.
A noble who should have served the throne of Givroth well. Instead, he opposed his rightful ruler's authority at Jepka's command. Each time I believe I have grasped the extent of the Grand Vizier's wanton ambition, and each time his list of treacheries grows longer.
Assassination missions, it's very easy to get distracted on all the enemies, but you can just kill them. So the Hexmark is going to be good against... I think the Hexmark Destroyer is going to be really good against Adeptus Mechanicus. It's not great against Necrons.
A plan that, in its brilliance, rivaled Jebka's own
Thank you, Mason.
intrigues. She did not order the seismic charges that laced the tomb to be dismantled. Instead, she left the whole elaborate trap in place, but with an addition of her own.
Cryptek Kynox, assemble the intelligence we have gathered on Jepka, his favored catacombs.
We're going to drop the tomb on him.
rooms he frequents, his panoply of devices, anything that might allow Mechanicus to track him down.
At once, honored Vargard. Jebka has often indulged in new forms of weapons technology that emit radiation of such magnitude and strangeness even the humans cannot fail to take note of it. Several examples of his craft can be found within that very sarcophagus chamber.
Then we shall plant the details all across this false tomb, displayed plainly enough that even the humans cannot help but stumble upon them. When the invaders are caught in Jepka's trap, if even one of them survives, they will ferry the seeds of the Grand Vizier's doom back to their leaders.
But everyone's just using the AdMech for their own things. So that's 2 of our important missions. We've got 1 more important mission to do. 1 more critical mission. I think I'm gonna go and kill the other. We'll get a basis to kill the other AdMech leader now. Okay, what's happening?
Honored Vargard, I bring tidings. Grand Vizier Jebka has gathered many of my fellow cryptics
What?
for a particular task. He intends to occupy a human medical facility to acquire a more complete understanding of their under-evolved bodies.
An unbecoming obsession. This sect of humans replace as much of their born flesh as they can. What can he hope to learn from studying their unmodified forms?
He seeks
Exactly,
to identify
Dallas.
which elements they cannot do without. The better for our weaponry to unmake them. Any improvements are marginal at best, but I understand such experiments have become something of a passion for him.
The Grand Vizier's perverse exhibition grants us an opportunity. Jepka will take pains not to provoke a human response. Have units alarm is raised. The arrival of the Adeptus Mechanicus will catch him unawares and hand them an opportunity to destroy him.
A brilliant plan, honored Vargard. Truly a master.
I desire no blandishments, Cryptek. Only see it done.
So we have to do this mission. Infiltrate Japan's location at Adeptus Mechanicus Medical City. So I just have to, this isn't actually a mission, this is an infiltration. So we'll send Amukai to do it. Okay, so that's now happening. I think we picked up another awakening point. We did. Not a double crosses, exactly. So we can pick up units resurrect with 75% HP instead of 50, or allow one dominion to be locked at the start of the mission. This will persist when skirmishes persist. Or we can go back and gain some of this stuff. Let's just grab the come back with more health. He's already betrayed us once, Tootsie Waffles. He's actually already betrayed us once, and he came and apologized for it. We're going to defend a tomb complex. Defend your tomb complex to enable further assaults. This expires in 2 days. I don't need to do this right now. I would rather do another critical path mission right now. I'd like to get rid of Kepri, so we're going to send Obasis in to do that. But Obasis does have another... Oh, he doesn't actually have any more level ups. Interesting. So what do we got right now? We've got Tachyon Field Pulsar. This unit's melee attacks and deal +2 max damage. After suffering failed damage, inflicts 4 damage on each unit in melee range. So let's just rebuild him slightly. I do really like the ability we've got, but let's see just what else there is. Munch of Nanoscarabs, Attacking Phase Reducer, Phasal Subjugator. Inflicts damage on enemy units and grant focus to allied units in the target area. That's a ranged attack. +1 armor. Gain accelerated. Gain stealth. Nanoscarab. Test the whip. You know what? I still actually quite like. This unit's melee weapons have heavy and bypass armor. Deals max damage. Hang on. Oh, I can't take both of those. Actually, we could do this. Oh, no, I don't have this slot. Yeah, we've almost maxed out the tree. I was hoping we could give him heavy, so we could give him max armor, and we could give him +2 max damage. So he's doing, with the hybrid phase, doing 3 to 5 damage, and with heavy, that bypasses armor, and he's always doing 5 damage. And then we can pair that up with... We can pair that up with the Unblinking Gaze, which means this unit's attacks always do max damage. Which means he doesn't need the heavy. Which means he could take this, actually. So that means that he's doing +2 max damage, so he's doing 7. And this means he's always... He always does max damage. So he's always doing 7. And then we give him a backup. In fact, I could change this for something else with the same symbol, potentially. We could take the Perfect Destruction, which is a bounce. That gets him Assault, so he can move after using. Hey, Gillian, how's it going? We could also give him the Undying Legion, which brings back Call for Flesh, and gives him the ability to recover 3 HP. Or we could give him the Sudden Storm, which I'm not really that big fan of. Not very big fan of that, or that. The Immortal Warrior is cool. It just gives him a command particle for armor. But I think we go for the... Where was it? The Undying Legion. And then we also grab the Unblinking Gaze down here. So that gives him +2 max damage, the ability to heal 3 HP, the ability to spawn flayed ones, and always do max damage on his attacks. That seems pretty strong to me. That's what we're going to go in for this next mission. And we're going to go and we're going to eliminate Kepra. I'll grab some extra living metal, and we'll grab... we actually grab all of these. Well, actually, I don't want to grab all these. We'll grab recruitment and living metal because it's a one-off fight. We're going to take the Canoptic Spider, the Chronomancer, the Lich Guard, the Triarch Praetorians. We'll take the flayed ones. We'll take 1 Necron Warrior. And I'm just going to very quickly check on the dog, because she's been outside for a very long time. And usually she wants to come back in by now. She is sunbathing. It's freezing cold outside, but she's in a sunbeam outside. So, yeah. She was indeed the leader of the Critters. Alright, Susan Tofu, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see what she's got. She's exactly Dallas. I'm actually a bit like she's been quiet, too quiet. But no, she's sunbathing in a sunbeam right now. I'll take her for a walk after the stream. This is our third tech priest we're taking out right now. Third Bagos, I should say.
Valor and steel, soldiers of Mars. The Xenos can never break us.
I'm sorry, Capro. You're about to get broken really badly. When a basis comes for you. Oh, terrible deployment zone. Absolutely atrocious. We're going to have to put the spider in over here. The only good Mechanicus is a dead one, pretty much. And then we're just going to charge in, I guess. Oh no, wait. There's a deployment zone right here. We're going straight down the gullet. Okay, I want my shield soldiers. We're going to bring in 2 Trek Praetorians behind. Let's get the Chronomancer as well, because he's got the AoE. And then we'll drop in a flayed one over here to deal with this guy here. Kepri, you could have been my ex-wife. Alright, I'm going to go all in, and we'll just see how that goes. For Kevroth. Alright, straight down the throat. No, we're not setting in a blade of flayed ones. We're going to provoke these 2. Now, if I've done my maths right, this should do 7 damage and ignore armor. It did 4 damage. So why is she not doing max damage? I'm not sure why he's not doing that. He has potential to do 7 damage, but he's not doing 7 damage. She has an arc reactor in her chest? I should actually look at what her abilities are. Wait, what are her abilities? Omniscient Axe, Radium Serpentus. She's an Assault Pistol. Optimized Imperative. Gain strengthened and energized to all allied units with at least 1 connection. So she does a connection thing. Remove all connections and granted a random positive status for each one removed. Move the next 3 Adeptus Mechanicus slots in this round's turn order to come immediately after her turn. She's a Medicaid Mechadendrite. Gain armor to all units with at least 1 connection. When enemy units in melee with the unit, the enemy suffers irradiated. So irradiated, she's just for being in combat. You decrease the duration of irradiated by 1 round. She's immune to radiation. While in cover, she gets plus. Okay, so unfortunately for her, she's a ranged unit, and I'm not playing that game. Can you get in a range? So I can't. The Unblinking Gaze, unfortunately, isn't passive. That's what the problem is. The Unblinking Gaze is not passive. Let's bring up a Track Praetorian, and we'll fly behind. We'll land behind her. Yeah, the radiation sucks. But it didn't give all my teammates max damage.
Networking.
Connected to everybody, okay. So she's got like 10 stacks of connected. And she just armored everybody. But that's all she did. She's very stinky. Alright, let's bring up the team. This guy's gonna die to opportunity attacks. Unless he doesn't move. He didn't move, okay. We'll bring up another Praetorian. I'm building a wall. How goes the Kepra run? Kepra's getting destroyed. She's got 6 HP left on the first turn.
Radiation and perspiration.
If she moves, she's dead. I haven't even got everybody to combat yet. I'm going to drop an AoE Perturbed on her now, if I can. So I want to give accelerated multiple uses to a basis. And then I'm going to drop an AoE Curse. And then I'm going to curse her as well. I didn't want the curse to be used up by the AoE. Alright, she should be dead on her next turn.
Receiving.
Oh, she tried to move. She somehow survived that. She made the mistake of moving. Get wrecked. That was a quick fight. Alright, we've now got access to the dimensional tunnel. Big rips. Big rips on me. Poor Kepler. She didn't deserve that. That was big disrespect. I have to say, I massively disrespected. She had this cool thing where she connected to her units and you move those connections around to gain random buffs, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna hit you in the face.
Kynox. The court speaks freely of Jepka's venture to the human facility. He and his cryptex perused a gallery of disassembled anatomies and departed long before the Adeptus Mechanicus could respond.
Oh.
Explain this at once.
Alas, honored Vargard, the Grand Vizier must have anticipated sabotage from his rivals in court. A circle of Canoptek wraiths had been tasked with guarding against any Necrons not bound by Jepka's own personal protocols. They stalked the facility's halls even as Jepka's followers butchered its human staff.
Is there any sign the Grand Vizier discovered your involvement?
So Jepka continually dodges our attempts to kill him.
Judging by my continued existence, I conclude he has not. The invaders arrived only after Jepka's research was concluded. But it is possible they gathered some intelligence that will aid them in their hunt.
A hollow consolation. Their war leader, Faustinius, has proven
I'm worried about
a remarkable
Kynox.
outlier amongst his species. But we cannot trust the Adeptus Mechanicus to close in on Jepka alone. We must train our gaze on any opportunity
It's
to
very
reveal
suspicious,
his
Kynox.
trail.
Yes, both Toasted and Dallas like, Okay, so we... This is finished. Oh, do I have to assign some... No, this is just finished. Okay, Tomb Complex under assault. So I'm going to have to defend this Tomb Complex, which I really don't want to do right now, but we're going to have to do it. We did get another Awakening, though, so let's just finish up the top level. And then we just got these ones to come back to. And then we need to work out who we're going to do the defense with. Let's do the defense with someone we haven't really used, just to like things, you know, make things more interesting. I don't have any points for you. I've got some points for Omnek. Omnek is about to unlock a Scorptech Destroyer. We could give that a go. I've got 2 points for him. The thing is, I'm missing out on like the bonuses for that. So he gets the ability to just heal himself. Amuke here, I have 1.4, which will get me a Triac Praetorian after killing unit generate 2. I'm kind of just quite tempted to just use Obasis for this and just like break through as fast as possible. Or is he recovering right now? He may be recovering right now. I could get a Lich Guard for him. We're going for no escape on him, so that's an easy pickup. On you, Resurrection Master is pretty cool. As is Implacable Resilience. There's another Canoptic Spider, which we really don't need on you. Let's go for... I'm going to go for Resurrection Master, I think. On you. Done. And then you have 1 point available. I'm going to get the Wrath on you. You have 2 points available. Going to go for that with you. Okay, and then who do I want to assign to this Tomb Complex defense? So I can assign Omnek, Amuka, or Heki. We've already used Heki a lot, so it's either Amuka or Omnek, just to spread things out a little bit. So Omnek has Flayed Ones, Warriors, Deathmarks, and Praetorians, and Amuka has Canoptic Wraiths, Triac Praetorians, Immortals, and the Scorptech Destroyer. Let's try out the Scorptech Destroyer because we haven't tried it yet. I think that's what we're doing. So let's level that up to level 3. Okay, so it's got ignores the weakened, impeded, and perturbed statuses, or +1 HP. Let's get instant removal. Cannot be subject to attacks of opportunity or +1 movement. Charge in a straight line and inflict damage on the first unit encountered. +1 defense, reduce the cooldown of warding onslaught by 1. Yeah, we'll grab those for it. These Immortals are... I'm not sure what flavor they are, but I want to get them to level 3 at least. So we'll grab resilience on them. We'll grab +1 weapon range, and we'll grab their numbers legion. Then for the track Praetorians, I'll get them to level 3 as well. Actually, I might go all the way to level 4 with them because we're going to be relying on them a lot. So let's grab +1 hit points on them. I quite like Last Strike on them. Strong defense is really good, and we'll grab +2 range on their ability. And then we're going to be using these Wraiths a lot as well, so we'll level them up as well. I don't think I need the top level for this. We have +1 movement. We'll grab the pistol. We'll grab improved dodge. And then for the warriors here, I'm really not worried about the warriors leveling up at all. So that's that's everybody leveled up. And then for his abilities, teleport to the target location. Let's get him Tesla Wave so we can do some useful stuff with that. And we'll combine that with... Not too worried about the Eternal Revenant. And then end the reanimation protocols that could have an allied unit. They need to resurrect. So this is just bring them straight back. And he gains Assault. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so we're gonna just use a guy we haven't really used. Mostly so we can use a Scorp Tech. Before I do that, do we have any side missions I can put people on? We can do some more Tomb Awakening, because this takes 1 turn. So these guys may as well do stuff while we're waiting for the turn to come around. Okay, you're doing the other one. Okay, let's deploy with Amuke. Vigilance is at 3. I don't really want to push that up any higher, but I guess pushing it up on the first mission will be easier. So let's just grab everything. And then we'll grab the Scorp Tech Destroyer, the Triac Praetorians, the Immortals, the Wraiths, and then he's got passive Flayed Ones. We'll grab... the Warriors I'm not really that worried about. Let's just grab Flayed Ones. We'll take 8 Flayed Ones. You know what? If we take 3 less Flayed Ones, we can take all the Warriors as well. So 5 Flayed Ones. Doggy's barking outside, unfortunately. I'm just going to get the dog in while this loads. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming, pal. She's probably going to be fussy from this point onwards because it's getting to time where she wants to go out. Sometimes you just need 50 Flayed Ones, exactly. Okay, I can already see Flamethrower guys, which sucks for us. Let's drop in the Scorp Tech. Where's a good place for it? I probably wanted to come straight down the middle, honestly, so let's move Amoka here. We'll put it here. So he has a Tachyon Arrow and a War Scythe. Let's get the Wraiths in as well. We know Wraiths are good. I'll send 1 Wraith down each side. That's not a Wraith. We'll send 1 Wraith down each side.
I ask only that the enemy is within my reach.
And then we'll bring up Praetorians down this side as well. And then I'll just drop some Flayed Ones in to, like, deal with all the other randos. Okay, let's deploy.
I am the blade.
So I want the Scorp Tech really to, like, just get in there. What's the range on its charge? It could probably hit this guy this turn. Oh, I can't quite make it. That's really sad. Alright, we're going to hold back on that for next turn then. That's bad. I really hate these guys so much. Well, he's already gone. Let's get... We're actually just going to activate the Wraith to get it out of the fire. So we'll Wraith form through him. We will pistol him. And we'll try and kill him with Stabbingness. And that will get rid of the Lumigen at least.
Scythe them down.
And then, unfortunately, she is in there as well. So let's get her out of that too. And we'll just stab this guy. Okay, that's decent damage actually. We do have Test Away, but there's nobody in range at the moment. Okay, so my Praetorians are here. These are different Praetorians, I just realized. They're shooty Praetorians. So they have Void Blades and Particle Casters, which count as pistols. So these are not the ones, these are very different to the ones with the spears I've been using before. Unfortunately, there's nobody in... Well, I guess they could attack this guy. Is that... Okay, and then we'll shoot him with the Particle Caster. And then we stab him with the stabber. Okay, a little bit more of a skirmish unit, I guess. And then I just want to watch these sterilizers. He hasn't got range anyone. This guy can cause me some problems. He'll be able to attack this Praetorian. Let's take care of this guy here. He's dead if he tries to move. Okay. This flayed one here can't get to anyone, but can the Wraith? Yeah, the Wraith can get to this guy. So we'll phase through him. Then we'll shoot him. And then we'll stab him. He's dead if he moves. Now it's these guys who I'm really unhappy with. So the area they can hit with that is insane. Okay, now I can jump you into... Oh, you can't get to him. Isn't that frustrating? I can't actually get to that guy because of where he is. I want to jump you to... Actually, I'll just move you to... No, I'll have to jump you. I'll jump you to here. And then we'll just finish him off with these. And you might be able to pistol this guy. No, you can't see him. Okay. And then he's going to flamethrower the Wraith, the Priest. Just the Wraith. Okay, just this flame one left. There's no one he can attack right now. Next turn, the Scorp Tech's going in, though. Well, he actually managed to get away. What's strengthened? You shoot his next melee weapon, inflicts +1 damage. Okay, so we're gonna charge into these guys here. I need to move to here, I think, to do this, because I want to hit the sterilizer. The other option is I do it here and I charge into him, and then I hit the sterilizer with a melee attack. I think that's maybe the better way to do it. So we do this. So he gets hit for 4 damage. He's now stuck in melee. And then he's... Okay, that's cool. That's a lot. That's 7 damage. Do you want me to wrap you up in a blanket? No? What you want? Do you want to go back outside again? She's gonna be a little bit of a monster, I think. Okay, let's get this finished up. So next up, he's on fire. I want him out of that fire. But the next person to go is this priest here. Then it's this priest here. Unfortunately, he is going to be a problem. Because I can't attack and then move. And then I've got all of this fire over here to deal with as well. And this guy here is unattackable in melee right now. Can I get you to here? Let's get you over to here then. Ouch, that was a really nasty opportunity attack. And then I want you to phase through this guy. And then you can attack this guy. And potentially shoot him. Okay, he's in Fanatical Devotion. So he will get his turn, but he'll die at the end of it. So that's him dead. I want you to finish this guy off. Okay, that's him out of the turn order. Who's up next? It's that guy there. I can't do anything about that right now. So, who's after him? That guy there, and then that guy. So it's all these guys over here. This Track Praetorian is stuck in combat. Amuka is stuck in combat. Let's get you to just do as much damage as you can. You can shoot. You can't even shoot him. Okay. Just do some damage then. This Wraith may be going down. And then this guy cannot fly or shoot at this guy or get anywhere. He can get around here, I guess. It says he's got enough range to shoot somebody, but his attacks are really low. Like, the Particle Caster doesn't have... Okay, the Particle Caster must get more range with time. If he can make these attacks. Kill this Ranger. Oh, or fail to. There's no one you can attack with these. Oh, that's because I used the other attack. Okay, that's why that was that way around. What does my special ability do? Whose special ability? My leader's.
Is the ultimate weapon.
Hers is...
But a blade to the throat is a close second.
She just generates Dominion every turn, basically. She just generates Dominion, and she has the Tesla, she has the Tachyon Arrow, which it does a ton of damage once per skirmish. Which would be actually be great to use on this guy here. If I can run her, say, around to here. I don't know if it can be used in combat, though. But I can run her to here. I can Tachyon Arrow this guy. Which, of course, doesn't kill him. I could potentially maybe... Oh, and that's... Okay, but then we can rest... I didn't realize that would stop him from being able to move. I put him on 1 health. It's not worth running forward. My combined item ability. I can't remember what it does. It was something good. Well, the problem here is we don't have any healing in this group. So we're taking a lot of damage for this fight. Let's get you... Because this guy's about to activate, right? I'm gonna have to fly through the fire, unfortunately. Okay, he's out. Nothing else you can do. Okay, this guy's about to go, so let's get the flayed one to finish him off. I just realized this is a one-off fight anyway, so it doesn't matter as long as I just win the fight how much damage I take. Okay, he just murdered someone before he got to act. Who is up for... Okay, we got a lot of turns. I'm going to just kill this guy. Right, the Scorp Tech is good. Does a lot of damage. Okay, I want to get all of these stupid flyboys, if I can. Okay, he's dead. And then we can shoot this guy and stab this guy. Okay. Yeah, this is looking fine now. And then we've got, what? Is this the only guy left? No, there's 2 guys left. Where's the other guy? Oh, I'm right next to him. Okay, let's try and take him out then. So we'll phase through him. And then we'll shoot him with the pistol. Oh, it's this thing here. Sorry. It, this is one of my abilities. It just is it's a resurrection. Okay, and then it just leaves this one ranger left alive. Who can get to him is the question. You can't get to him.
I obey.
You definitely can't get to him. You can't. You could actually get to him. Good old Track Praetorians. Bonk. And then we shoot. And then we stab. Okay, and that's the Tomb Defended. And that wasn't too bad for Amica. Hey, Alex Dragon, how's it going? Welcome to pretty much the end of the stream, unfortunately. Thank you, Mason. It was a bit messy at the start. We took a lot of damage, but fine for what we were doing. And good to use a different lord for a bit, I think. Get them some experience. Because Heke and Obessus are like so overpowered.
Is preserved by Vargard, the enemy thrown hence in disarray.
As it should be. We must be relentless in defending our tombs.
Yeah, we'll defend the terms. We get that. Okay, I've got another Dynastic Awakening for that. Let's go back and grab the stuff I missed like right from the start. And we'll just start backfilling. Okay, so we have 2 critical path missions available. So I'm not worried about the territory reclamations. The territory reclamations just get me stuff. I don't really need those. But critical paths are Thunderous Silence, which is plant some of Jebba's stealth technology at a Doomscythe crash site, or we can take out Lector. We can take out the priest dude. So I'd like to finish the stream with taking him out. Well, maybe... So we can either send Obesis or Heki for this mission. Obesis has become, like, my guy for killing everybody. So I'd like to send Obesis in for this one. What did I have him combined with before? We did realize I did have the Unblinking Gaze, which unfortunately doesn't work with attacking on Phase Inducer the way I thought it did. But what I could probably do now is I could see if there's another way to give him focused. Probably not. Teleport to location. I think we just go with what we had before. Honestly, what did I have there before? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong slot. It's this slot here. Is there anything that gives him... The Veiled Death doesn't give him focused. Yeah, none of these give him the ability. This does give him aggressive defense, which I haven't actually unlocked yet. That could be quite good, but it isn't a combo. I'll go with the Unblinking Gaze because it is useful for his team. Is there something I could do with the Killing Surge, though? So I need this symbol here. Shadow Proof, I mean, that gives stealth and +2 hit points. Or we go for the +1 armor, which gives +2 hit points. Or Phase Shifter, which is the same. Creeping Madness. For a 2 Dominion level, +1 damage to melee attacks, increases cooldown. This is a pretty crazy one to give him. Or the Dimensional Tunnel. Let's try the Dimensional Tunnel out. Let's see how this goes against the Priest. We'll finish up. I'm going to save the game before we do that, though, because we've been going for a while without a save. Okay, and then we're gonna we're gonna take on Electro-Dogmatics, and then we're gonna end the stream with a basis. And I might as well take all of these because it's just a straight up fight. No, we're not gonna take the Living Metal. And then we're gonna take the Lich Guard. So we want Lich Guard, Chronomancer, Spider, Praetorians, Flayed Ones, and we'll take one Baby Warrior. And then we'll finish the stream after this fight. And that's, I think, pretty much all of the Tech Priests dead once we've done this. Obesis has just killed them all one by one, which I think is quite funny. Oh no, it's the Necron with the shield! Except for Scavala. We haven't fought Scavala. And Fastidius, of course. Fastidius. Faustinius. The leader. Alava's praying.
The alien shall be purged from the stars. So it is written. So it shall be!
Well, good luck with that, mate, because I'm coming for you. Alright, he's all the way back here, but we can teleport. So, we're going to try that out. I'll drop the Spider in here. We'll bring these guys over here, and then we'll do Lich Guard with a shield, Lich Guard. I want my 2-track Praetorians to come along. We'll get the other Lich Guard in as well. That's everybody. Okay, so if I do a Dimensional Tunnel... I can teleport to there. So we're going to have to find our way to him a little bit. But that's fine. Let's just race forward. We'll set up behind this wall where they can't shoot us, I think. What's the ranged attack you've got here? Probably the Curse. So if I set a Dimensional Tunnel up from here, I can get to like here. And then everyone will just run at me. Screw it. We're going in. Obesis is here. Provoke. Yes. And then we're going to curse this guy. And we're going to smack him with our sword. Okay. I'm coming for you. Alright, Lich Guard, you need to keep up. Get moving. Let's give Last Strike on it. Okay, that's right. It doesn't give him Last Strike on aggressive defense.
For the Omnissiah.
Eggman looks like he does AoE defenses. Omniscient Staff, Macro Lance, Motive Force. For each defense point Venex has, grant 1 energized unit to an enemy. For each defense point Venex has, grant 1 energized. Grant divination to allied units in a radius. That's very powerful. So he does rituals. And he's got fanatical devotion. He basically does rituals and summons things. Who's going to bring the team up? So he's given everyone divination, which is very powerful. What's happening tomorrow? So I'm going to be playing through Voices of the Void. I'm going to see if I can get the Twitch integration mod to work as well. Youch! Holy crap! Did you see what he just did? And we'll do some giveaways as well. That's the plan. He just deleted 3 units. Okay, but Yogan's Magneral Rance doesn't do that in Rogue Trader. The nerd does have hands. He's also an artillery platform. So I see.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
We may not be able. This may not work. This attack that I'm trying out here. We'll do what we can, though. We'll do what we can. How much? He's only got 14 hit points. I think I can get in there.
Omnisire, bless our weapons and curse our foes.
Okay. Okay, that was 6 damage from that Ranger, which is an insane amount of damage to be taking. This may not be happening. Damn, down to 1 hit point. Almost managed to take him out.
For the Omnisire.
It's because he's energizing them, I think. Oh, that was his second Magneral Lance. That's everybody there. They're now dead. Yeah, this is a GG. This is a big GG. Everybody's dead. The Praetorians are hanging on pretty well. Oh dear. Big woof indeed. Big woofs on me. That's a terrible reference. Look, I've still got reinforcements. It's not over yet. It's not looking good though. It's not looking good.
Machine God.
One Lich card left. Okay, well, we just got a free defended from me getting Dominion up. Praetorian down.
Awaiting enlightenment.
You just finished Wind and Truth. I haven't actually read the latest Cosmere book. I haven't read Brandon Sanderson in a while, if I'm being completely honest. Let's bring in some flame ones for the Chronomancer, I guess. See what we can do. You can do me a heal. No, you can't. But you can get accelerated on Obasis, potentially. I don't think I can get you close enough, though. And all these guys are about to activate around him. What I need to do is I need to shield challenge to get all of my defense back. Yes, I've read the Lost Metal. And then we can kill... This guy's, I think, dying anyway. Let's curse out this Alpha. Oh, wait, did it not work because he's got defense down on him? Damn, it didn't work. Oh, no, his defense came back. And then he lost his defense instantly. Stupid Electro Priests. And he just bagged around him and killed everybody around him. Well, that's GG. Oh, we have a chance because Obasis could come back. Okay, now Obasis is dead. Now that's GG. Wow, what a defeat! What an absolute defeat. Okay, so I saved just before we did that fight, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to have to end the stream here, unfortunately. That's me for today. But I will be online for much longer tomorrow with the stream for Wave Kings. Wave Kings is really good, Mason. You should definitely read it. So I'm going to end the stream here. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the 20,000 subscriber stream. We're playing Voices of the Void. I'll eat cockroaches by accident. I'll fall off ladders. It'll be really dumb. Yeah. But I'm going to have to end here, unfortunately. I've had a really, really good stream, though. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It's been really, really good. You're all amazing. So please never forget that. And normal time, but I'll go on later than normal. So the stream will last longer. I might start it a little bit early. It depends how early I get up and how tired I am. But have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll catch you later. I'm going to have to run, though. So ciao for now. Bye. Oh, I did stream as ending on the wrong one. I should have stream as ending here. All right. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.